Hello, YouTube. Welcome to session 105 of the Witch Moon Vale. Last time, the party got their rewards for defeating, for dealing with the cultists. Cade delivered a letter saying that he would be leaving on a pilgrimage to recenter himself with his beliefs and his god. He was planning on leaving in the morning. The party also discovered that the individual they had taken out with the wings and the eyes had a magical notebook that was like a communication notebook. And they learned some information and managed to, as far as they know, deftly create a forgery response so that they don't realize that someone else is in possession of the book right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys partied, had fun.
Yeah,
but
you guys did that.
But oh yeah, Gran also got some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Grin got a little bit of fun going on.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me, in the period of from one Friday through the next, Todd had 3 of his characters either die or leave.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind of events.
Yeah. Got 3 characters.
Or
3
a
characters gone
tornado,
now.
if you will.
Playing
That's
character
just
4 and
a
5.
Yeah, that's just in the last 3 weeks.
So, yeah. So I think we were going to pick up this time with everyone kind of saying their goodbyes to Cade, right?
Yeah, Cade still had some things he was going to do before he set out on his long walk.
Yeah, I think I was the only one who said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grid just said, "Who are you again?"
Who the fuck are you?
I'm kidding.
He's got nut
Mark
dementia.
down, mark down.
Post-nut dementia.
Yeah, post-nut dementia.
Damn. It's the opposite of what it's supposed to be. Hilarious.
Yeah. No. He was pretty clear when he went in. He was pretty demented when he came out.
Demented. Alright. Are we using Roll20 tonight?
What do you think?
Oh, nah.
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 I guess we don't want to see the map, yeah?
Nah, and just that one guy who was with me in my first game.
Yeah.
Every single session. Are we using Roll20 tonight?
Was that, was that warlock guy?
He played,
Or was it...
a shark folk. He played a shark folk in my game, or was it a centaur? No, it was a
Was
shark
that
folk.
the guy
No, it
that
was a
we had
shark.
to... Was that the guy we had to kick out of Lay as well? Because he only wanted to play with himself?
No, that was the centaur.
Oh, okay. I think about the same time we had this...
Are you talking about the guy who made the lightning bow?
No, not lightning.
Okay,
Bolt.
he was the centaur.
Oh, he was the
No,
centaur?
the other guy. Yeah.
Oh. No, the other guy that was in the beginning of Lay. He only wanted
that guy. No.
He only wanted to play with himself. He wouldn't role play with anyone
well,
else.
No, he really wanted to flirt with Cass too.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was
Like
the warlock.
hardcore.
That was the warlock.
I thought he was the guy who wanted to play with himself.
No,
Were there 2 guys?
they were
I don't
2
remember
guys.
there being 2 guys with
Yeah,
us.
there was actually 3. It was the warlock and his friend, and then when I kicked the warlock out, his friend left. And
I like
then
playing with myself.
yep. And then the one guy just kept playing with himself and wouldn't interact with you or Kaz.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you say playing with himself,
He's masturbating furiously.
Masturbating all the
He
time.
would. We would
constant.
initiate roleplay or anything, and he would only roleplay with himself. He would not interact with anyone else in the group, like in character at all.
We would like be in the middle of a conversation, and he would like interrupt us to do his own thing. And then if we tried to interact with him, it was like as short as possible, and then go back to his own thing.
Yep. Like I think his character died by going out into the woods by himself after he'd heard about werewolves.
But that's the one that we found or something?
Yeah, that was the one you guys found, the body you found.
Like, that was
That
how
was-
me and DJ joined.
Yep.
That's insane, but okay.
Yeah. Because we had dropped down to 2 players at that point. And then that's when you and
Yeah.
DJ joined.
Because the other guy got himself killed because he was an idiot.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we
Didn't like
found
him.
his body and then met you guys, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh shit! It's 8:30 almost. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. So, you guys have your roleplay to do with Cade, and then I think it's moving on to figuring out what you're doing for the rest of the day. If you guys were leaving immediately, or you guys agreed to escort the knights back to Sreset.
I assume I had a long rest, or did I not get one because of how active last night was?
Roll a Constitution save.
At disadvantage.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I need to roll?
20.
Yeah, you can have one.
Okay.
It was
Wait,
very
you rolled
relaxing.
Constitution saves. I don't know what that was for, though. I think
That was for-
drinking,
that was for the
because Derek
drinking.
was smashed, yeah.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. I was just
So Grin
pretending.
comes back afternoon.
Well, Grin's not here then for me to leave
Okay.
because that's in the morning. So last thing I did was I handed the letter to Thorgrim. Thorgrim read it, and then I also handed him the Helm of Comprehending Languages. The next thing you'd see is Cade reach in his bag of holding again, and he would reach out a hand to Tenzin, and he would hand Tenzin a ring.
Like-
So you can now add a ring of regeneration to your inventory.
Whoa. Okay.
He would then look over at Pasha, reach in his bag once more, and pull out a oath bow and hand it to her, along with 10 plus 3 arrows.
Whoa.
And then he'd look over at Varix, reach in his bag, and hand him
Middle
a
finger.
no, a potion of superior healing and a potion of greater healing.
Bring some immediately. Thanks.
And then Grin isn't there at the moment, but
How about I show
He-
up right now? Just say I show up right now.
he doesn't really have things that he thinks would be very useful to Grin. But he would give him a ring as well, and you can put a ring of swimming in your inventory.
Thanks. I didn't get a gift. Were we supposed to get gifts?
Hey, going bye bye.
Did he not hear the letter?
No.
No,
I
he wasn't here.
like just walked in.
Oh. Cade is leaving.
Oh.
I'll hand him the letter after hesitating for a second, thinking, wait, Oh, wait.
I also want to clarify: was the letter? Were we led to believe, based on sort of the contents of the letter, that like this is it? Like we're not gonna see Kate again, or is there like a?
Oh, it
Is there a
says in the
chance
letter.
of?
It says in the letter that there's a chance that he may come back
Okay.
if he sees fit to rejoin the party.
Okay.
Once he's gone through his spiritual journey.
Yeah.
If Goat doesn't like this character, he'll go back to his old one.
Yeah, we gotta kill this fucker.
Well, this one's probably gonna die, so.
Yeah. I mean, the odds are.
About 120%.
The odds
Yeah.
are terrascable.
Yeah. The odds are. Once he's given out everything he wants to give to his friends, Cade would kind of just do a little bit of a half bow to all of you. You'd see him walk to the door, and then you would see him turn to get one last look at his friends. And as a tear comes down his eye, out of his eye, he would walk out of the door and leave.
Tasha definitely would have given you a giant bear hug before you would have done that.
Good.
And then maybe been like one little breakfast shot for Road.
He would not.
You want a frosty before you go?
He would just shake his head no, but like give you like a thanking glance and then continue to leave.
Have one.
But wait, there's more. Okay.
But wait,
Oh.
there's more.
Real quick aside, DJ, you just reminded me. I brought up garlic milk in the session with my other friends, and the DM nearly threw up. Like he actually had acid reflux.
I love it.
Excellent. Another party member on my side.
I added it to the menu in my new world.
Oh yeah.
I got so excited when I saw he had like fuck yeah, garlic milk.
I felt bad, but at the same time, it was hilarious. All right. Anyway, Grin would have shaken his hand if Cade would have.
Yeah. When I would have handed you the ring, that would have been.
Yeah, that's when I would have done it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Borgamar
same
give
here.
you a hug, but he give you another one.
Barracks would be hanging onto your ankles, like
Oh
Varix, you gotta. No, come on. Hey,
crying.
Varix, we gotta let him go.
No!
It's what he wants to do.
Come on, buddy.
I'm sorry for killing you.
That's not why he's leaving. It's not your fault.
He died, and now he's leaving. How can it not be Varix's fault?
Because he's not dead.
Yeah, he's
Because
alive.
he's not dead.
What are you, a cleric? What? You don't know.
Did we
Yes.
catch?
Well, actually.
Okay, well maybe you do.
As characters, did we catch the name of the guy who we fought? I mean, as a player, I
No.
know who it was, but okay.
I think.
It's
Did
in
we
the
get
book,
his
isn't it?
name when we first met him? Because that was the one we met before, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
guys
think
rode in the
so.
wagon with him and
I
everything.
think
Yeah.
he just called himself V. With
Yeah, I
called
don't
himself
think we
V.
knew who he was though.
And then in the journal that you guys have, he's referred to as something else.
I think we didn't. Brutus tell us.
Yeah,
Brutus would have told us. I think. I'm not. I don't recall.
yeah, he would have told you that his name was Vito Valatori.
We
Or
assumed that that's who he
Vittore.
was talking about.
Vittori.
Because we met him before we met you.
You described him, and he was like, "Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's who it is."
You know what's funny is my characters in the Lay campaign have only left the party. They didn't die, and that's why I had to make a new character.
That
That's
is
true.
true.
Yeah, but 3 of them in Karos have died.
Yeah. 4.
Time to cross
died.
streams.
4?
Let's kill this fucker.
Yeah, I'm on
I turn and
character number
attack
5.
Akmon.
Oh yeah, 4! Holy shit! This is your 5th character in Karos.
Yeah,
And
this
it's
is my
only
5th
been-
character.
It's only been like 2 months since you originally joined in game.
Yeah.
That's absurd. That's more than a character death per week. Or no, almost. Yeah. Anyway,
One of them died
it's
off
like every
screen.
every week and a half, one of your characters died. All right. Yeah, Grin. I was asking because Grin was gonna say it was that guy's fault, but he didn't know his name, so it was a
Eyeballs.
Gloya's fault.
Yeah, I completely
Well.
agree. And we took care of him.
He was possessed.
There's nothing to feel bad about. Barracks, you did nothing wrong.
Vex will go over to Pasha. Mom, can we go drinking?
Yes.
Is that your mother?
Yes, we
It's like-
can, son.
She called me mom the other day.
No.
Oh wait, no, she didn't call me mom. I called her mom. She called me son or something. I know that happened.
She was rocking him like a baby. It was a whole thing. Let us go drink for Cadis's future.
Well, on the bright side, Varric's friend not leave like they normally do. So that's good.
You mean like the one?
Like they die.
In a
I
box.
think it means death.
In a box.
Or in pieces, or, you know, all over the place.
He is in one piece and still breathing. That is very rare in our line of work.
Well, I mean, physically he's in one piece. His mind needs work.
And that's what booze is for.
Hey, someone roll me a demon 100.
I got it.
Demon Henry.
You're deciding Cade's fate.
Was I
away
supposed
from
to
the
say
group.
high or low?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I was so close to a very nice number.
You guys feel the book pulsate with energy. Whoever's holding the book.
Who has it?
Not I.
Thorgrim?
It's probably either you or Thorgrim.
I think
Tennyson
Cade
or
had it
Thorgrim.
last.
No, I read it. I
What?
didn't take it.
What book?
The writing
Who was
book.
the one who wrote in it? Wasn't it you, Tenzin?
That
No,
was
that
me.
it was Cade.
That was paid.
Oh,
Oh, you're talking about the journal thing?
I didn't have it. He had it.
He gives it
No.
to us before he leaves, and I take it.
I only read it because Tenzin had it in his possession in the basement room.
Somebody responded to them
okay.
in the book.
Somebody
Yeah,
would
yeah,
have
I
taken it,
wrote.
yeah.
Yeah, I wrote in it, but
Okay.
I never took possession of the book. The only reason I had it to begin with was because I was the only one who could read it because of the Helm of Comprehend Languages.
If you weren't going to keep it, I think the logical next person to keep it would have been Thorgrim.
And
Or
I didn't
Tenzin.
because
Yeah, because I have the helm
translated-
now. Take it.
Yeah, because I translated and wrote in the book, and then I left the room. I didn't take the book with me because I left the room before you guys did.
And we wouldn't have left it there, so I'm guessing Thorgrim
Yeah.
has it.
And then okay, I think we also need to discuss. I currently have 2 primal shards on me, and I think I'm wasting the benefits of one of these. Someone, I think, should take this other one.
Here you go. And walk over.
I'm not sure if this one is very fitting, I guess, Varix, for your skill set.
Are we doing this at breakfast in public?
No.
Okay.
I'm definitely not talking about the shards in public.
We having shots for breakfast.
Yep.
There's always,
Yep.
once you get to the ship,
Yeah, I guess we can do it then.
why don't you wait? Why don't you wait to do this RP till then?
Yeah.
So the book pulsates.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Can I... Do I have to read it or something? Is that what that means?
Yeah. Here, I'll
Okay.
reshare the link.
Well, the real question is did you put the helm on and attune to it so you can read it?
This doesn't require attunement.
Or, yeah, did you put it on so you can read?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, didn't you like meld it into your previous helmet at the end of last time we
No.
played? Didn't you like merge them? I thought you
That
did.
would take fucking weeks.
No, they're magic items. I thought like they
You
just
can't
sort
just
of.
stick magic items together. That's not how that works.
No, you can. I thought you can just make magic items look like kind of however you want almost.
Not
'Cause
magic.
isn't your helmet like a giant anvil? And
But that's part of a magic set of armor that I crafted for like 30 weeks or something.
I forgot that you had an
The
anvil
the
in
thing
there.
you're thinking of, it has to be non-magical to do that.
mind.
But no, I'd put it on and open the book.
Okay.
Man, now I gotta look at my
Have
attunement.
begun the next blessing, the first two sires have begun to move. That's all it says.
Oh, so the light blue was us because it was.
Yep.
That was indicating that it's not the dark blue. And then green says, "I have begun the next blessing. The first two sires have begun to move." Sires. Let me
Oh, wow.
scroll up here.
Is that like a king or like a vampire sire?
And by the way, which one of these did we think was Brutus? I know we discussed that last session as well. Was it
You think it's
Why
purple?
do we think any of them?
we think purple was Brutus?
We
The one
did?
possessing Brutus, yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah, it looked
Yeah.
close to his handwriting, but not quite.
It looked the most familiar, yes.
Because I think I still had the letter from when Brutus left in my pack.
Yeah, you have a whole bunch of Brutus's notes and letters and
And I have that song.
calculations for spells and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. She had the song too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so green is deer, D-Y-R.
Den.
Oh, is it N?
Never mind.
You're in.
Der here. um,
Tyler Dearden.
Dear, continue to give your blessing until I give further instructions by the red, as the hand guides me. And there's that a third blessing has been bestowed. I feel the first stirring, the blessing has almost completed its transformation. Then blue states the wind shard has been claimed. Departing soon. Crippled one platoon of Order of the Sun Knights and 2 of the Obsidian Knights. The blow was heavy, but they still a force that needs to be dealt with. Then, as we're sort of looking at everything, red says, "Good, Belesh. I will be awaiting your return." We said, "As the hand guides me." And then green chimes in and says, "I have begun the next blessing. The first 2 sires have begun to move." Now, sires, that strikes me as like, isn't like that like a, how you spell it, like a child, like a sire, S-I-R-E?
I think
You mean
so.
like to sire a child?
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds about right.
Which is what the same thing in vampires, or technically when you use it for like a king or queen, it also is in the same context.
Mhm.
Yeah,
As
male
if we are
parent.
their children. Yeah.
Father, sire is a father or a forefather, or... Now, is that how we would interpret that, Dan, or am I getting too literal here? would be, I guess what I'm asking
There was
is,
more
is
information
sire
that
in
you're
this,
not-
like the English.
There was information that you did not catch in the upper parts that is mentioning something of that nature.
Green one's talking about a sire. Can't read it when
Oh,
it's.
great hand of Aranel. The blessings has begun.
Stop highlighting it. Can't read it.
Oh, I'm highlighting it to read because I can't read the game.
Great hand arrow, blessings have begun. The effects are slow. Soon the great beast shall be blessed by his touch and become the first sire. I have the location of the next to be blessed and shall soon head out once the effects have taken full root.
Okay, so it sounds like 2 of those things now are moving. Whatever the great beast, are they finding a way to control the oh my God.
Trask.
Rasks?
This is one. This one says Baracus has the key to welcome. He is the single most important piece.
Hello?
Do we need to find Baracus alone?
Fallen brothers have aided my search. I have Baracus's phylactery. I now hold power over him. He will soon no longer evade us. Good Kalar with haste. Good Kalar with haste. Baracus has the key to welcome Aranel. He is the single most important piece. Okay, I have given the blessing to the second one. Continue. So the second one meaning the second sire. Oh, hold on. Up here, the Sires of Stagnation. Dear, I need you to spread your blessing to the south of Polara. We need all of the greater fighting forces extinguished. You have been granted permission to bring the Sires of Stagnation into this world to start the welcome for Aranel. What are the Sires of Stagnation?
I wonder if
For
they're
you
the
to find
guys.
out.
I wonder if they're the things possessing. You said that guy was possessed, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if
I'm not sure if that's quite the word. More like almost like a parasite taking over. It was more than possessed. It wasn't magical. Some sort of spirit or god taking over something that dwelled inside of them. Brutus, our friend, and his 2 brothers seemingly are afflicted by the same thing.
Well, this latest entry is talking about a 4th one. Since I've begun the next blessing. Because up here it says
So the
the 3rd
2 sires
blessing
have
has
begun to
been
move.
bestowed. I feel the stirring. The blessing is almost completed. Terms. Yeah, so this is saying there's a 4th one?
Or maybe this is saying there's a 3rd sire that we need to worry about. What are the,
No,
what
that's
are
already. It's up here. It says a 3rd blessing has been bestowed. I feel the stirring. The blessing is almost completed its transformation. The latest entry says I've begun the next blessing, and this is the same person.
Okay, hold on. And his, let me scroll up here. Spread your blessing to the south of Polara. We need all of the greater fighting forces extinguished. Okay, hold on. Blue
So do we
was
think-
getting the wind shard. Purple was finding Baracus.
So Blue was the guy we fought.
Yeah, blue is who we fought and killed. Purple is Brutus, who was tasked with finding Baracus. I need to write this down.
So we know his name's Balesh then, the one that we fought and killed.
Going to notes. Come on now. Other. I still have Horsey's real name saved in my notes. Okay.
It is just.
So blue, dead, tasked with getting wind shard.
What do you,
Purple.
his real name is, DJ?
Huh?
What do you think Corsi's real name is?
Ozrith.
What a good name.
See.
Purple Brutus, tasked with finding Obamas. Green, what was his name? Deer. D-Y-R. Tasked with spreading his blessing. And bringing the sires of stagnation into the world. To start, welcome or Aranel. Okay. Who are the sires of stagnation? Is that something that, like, do I need to...
I think that's what we're trying to figure
Just
out.
saying it out loud. Would anyone know that in the group?
Can we make a check?
Sure, everyone go make a
wrong.
history check, arcana check, whatever you feel.
Okay.
Whatever we feel.
Whatever we feel, yeah. Medicine?
Be a
All right.
good.
I'm gonna feel the force, Luke.
History.
Deception.
Not bad.
I totally know what it is.
12 and a 19, that's...
Varix, you have deceived yourself into thinking you know what it is.
It's a hit.
Oh,
But yeah, no, you guys don't know what they're talking about.
wait.
I mean, I
Oh
think we don't have enough
no.
info.
A nat one, really? Yeah, you're right, Daniel.
Pasha knows exactly what it is.
I just agree with whatever.
Please,
It
Pasha,
is
give us
that-
your disinformation.
I hear what Varix is saying, and I'm like, yes, I too remember this thing, quite in much detail.
No.
No, he's right. He's right. I have heard this before.
Uh-huh.
From not only his lips alone, from
It's,
They
from
write-
it's a
others.
giant.
Yeah.
It's a giant deer, Varix. It's a giant deer.
Can I roll insight against
Stagna-
deception?
stagnation, the sire.
They write books, and the books steal the thoughts from your head, and then they take the thoughts, and then they use them against you. You're not supposed to be reading that.
That is all correct.
It's a 23 to read his deception.
You know that he is just like confused as hell.
Varix, that's not... No, I think you're combining stories and things. I don't think that's the
No,
case.
this is trueness. I'm certain.
With a 13 history, do I know anything about these?
Nope.
Did anybody recall anything about this?
Mm-mm.
The 19 smithing, is it?
Yeah. You know, sometimes, just being a cleric and a craftsman, you would probably recognize that the term for sire is creating something.
Right.
But at the same time, you're not sure because it doesn't feel right. You definitely, from the sound of it, things are being created from other things, but you don't know what. You have no idea what.
Did we never found out what Aranel was either, did we?
Did
I
you?
think Aranel is the god that they're looking to summon.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah, but
sounds
That
like.
doesn't mean anything. You could be the god of, pink puffballs for all we know.
You remember the cultists saying that. Let me go back to player my session notes. What session was that? Was that 103? The cultist that you literally dealt with like yesterday says, "You'll never get anything from us, for we are Arenel's chosen. We won't betray him, for you are all dust before him, and you're already too late to stop the brothers." And that is all the information you got from them before they literally disintegrated.
You're my boy, Blue. What?
To get my memory sorted as a player, not as a character, which of the brothers was in the tomb or the dungeon or whatever we were in?
That was, I think, for player knowledge, I think that was Vinny.
That's what I thought. Okay. So you guys have met both of his brothers then?
Yeah, you've met all three of the brothers.
Yeah.
This is gonna have such a
As
hard time.
players or
If we
Tenzin-
have to
Tenzin-
kill Brutus,
As players.
Tenzin and Thorgrim have met all three of the
Mhm.
brothers.
Cade met. Varix was there, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Everyone.
I don't think Verx was there when they met Vinny, Vincenzo.
Yeah, like talk like, hey, go fuck yourself.
what did he look like?
Did Varix join when... When did Varix join? Did you join
Varix?
during the Fae storyline, or was that...
Varric
It was
joined
after
after
because he joined the Trask.
Yeah, he joined after
Yeah.
the Tarasks.
Was that when Grin joined?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They joined her.
Because you guys had to join
They-
into the... You guys went into the tomb before the Fae.
Correct.
Yes.
So Varix would
Who
be
are
the
we
only
talking
one
about
who
here?
hadn't met him. I guess Grin wouldn't have either.
I'm remembering like
Correct.
3 different tombs that we've been
Yeah.
in. The one
the
in
one-
the original HQ base, the one that we fought the like 3-headed dragon.
This
And-
is the tomb where we got Snicker Snack.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
Because it's the only one that I went into with you guys.
Yeah. Don't talk back. I hear that when I hear stinkers in there. So yeah. So you guys have met Vinny then. 3 of you have anyway. Or I guess not. I guess it's 2 of you since Kate is gone now.
Tenzin, Pasha, and Thorgrim.
Yep.
And Pasha. I don't know why I said 2. 3. Yes.
You forget about Tenzin,
Sorry,
I get
Pasha.
it.
No.
He's forgettable. He's been like the only one that's been here for the entire campaign.
Yeah, Tenzin's the only OG left, and I almost died.
Multiple
Did.
times.
He did die. He just decided.
Oh yeah,
to...
true.
yeah,
I've died
Pasha.
twice.
Pasha joined a little bit later on. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone else joined later on.
Around the same time as Thorgrim. Pretty close.
Mhm. I think it was almost exactly
joined,
the
like,
same.
You
Right
were a
before
session before
Thorgrim.
Thorgrim joined,
Yeah.
because Thorgrim was just changing character.
As I'm sort of like going through my bag and adding the ring to my inventory, I think I see Nico's letter in there, and I feel a little pang of sadness at sort of my first friend after, I guess my second friend after leaving home. First friend was that dwarf that employed me.
What did Nico's
Gold.
letter say? I don't remember Nico's letter.
I think it was just that he's like, I gotta go. Like,
That was the
I've
one
been
that he
summoned by the
left?
wizard, and I gotta take off.
Yeah.
I literally all I have in my inventory.
I must
I
have
don't have any of the other words.
Oh, okay. That's probably like buried the fucking notes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
say
so
I've got to
deep.
get away. I've got to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So long ago.
Yeah. Because I don't have it in my notes here, the party notes.
I gotta get away. So many people have left Tenzin. It's amazing he can still have friends.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing?
I think I'm always hesitant to bring people into the fold here, but none of us have heard of this Sires of Stagnation, and I mean, do we ask somebody in town before leaving who or what that may be?
I don't know who any of these names are.
Doesn't sound good, whoever it is, and you're stealing thoughts from your brain.
BRB.
These three, and I point at the three different colors in the book, we know them. The purple one is a former party member of ours who has been sort of taken over by a terrestrial being.
You assume that. You
That's-
don't
yeah,
know
that's-
for sure.
We don't know that for sure, but that's... The last time we saw him, he was completely consumed. And we think that's the case. The blue one is the guy we killed yesterday. And the green one is another brother that I think I certainly met him. Cade may have met him. The Thorgrim probably met him. Pasha met him, just briefly.
I remember he, out of character, he was behind like a gate or a fence or something, like iron bars, I think.
Yeah, met
We couldn't get
is
to him.
to met is not. It wasn't a
Brutus spoke
friendly
to
or
him.
actual greeting. It was our friend spoke to
It
him.
was with cultists. We were fighting cultists, I believe.
No.
Shadows?
Dragon, time
Tormented
dragon?
souls.
Tormented souls, that's right.
It was the minions of the. God, what was she? Hag. Wasn't that same fight? The hag fight? The hag dragon?
No, that was
The hag dragon happened
this is
after that.
before the hack. Yeah.
You had to go get an
Because-
item to defeat the hag dragon.
Yeah, that was
That's-
when we
okay.
got Snickers back.
Yeah, I'm just forgetting.
Yeah, it kind of all blurs
So
together.
long ago.
It's hard to remember, one, because we weren't actually physically there, so we don't have all the sensory input, but also there's so much time and stuff that has happened IRL in between sessions.
Oh, yeah.
That it gets really hard to remember all this stuff.
Yeah.
So
We've had an encounter, I guess is the best way to put it,
Yep.
with
You watched
all
him.
three of these
you
people,
watched.
except for the red. We're not sure who that is.
So you were told, like the interaction you had with him, you were sent on a mission into the tombs to deal with these strange, twisted ghosts that were coming out of the tomb.
Mhm.
Okay, you went in. The upper levels of the tomb were clear, but when you got down to the lower levels, you started finding these twisted shadow beasts.
Oh, this was back in...
was that Hammerfast?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Oh,
Hammerfast.
Nicholas
this was
Florida.
before the
That's
Tarrasques.
right.
Yep.
Okay.
And it was either like Tenzin or Thorgrim who were like really uncomfortable, and you were like, I haven't heard a soul cry out like this before. Like, guys, this is fucked up.
I think Thorgrim had a freak out down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got a bunch of dragon slaying weapons
Varix would have had an interesting time in there.
Oh, Varric would have loved that place.
because
hated
the tomb was actually the resting place of the wizard who stopped the dragon, and then he prepared for when the dragon eventually woke up. you guys, but you guys dealt with it before you had to go into the tomb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How long ago this letter from Nico was?
Oh, very long. This was towards the beginning of the campaign. This was
Yeah.
just after we stopped all
found
the.
I scrolled
you've
up
got
and
it?
found it. It's
2020. No.
2021.
Oh my
Yeah, I was going to say
gosh.
2021 or
October of
2022.
2021.
Have we really been playing this game for 4 years?
We've been playing this game for so long.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah, this is significantly longer than the first campaign was. I
Oh
think,
yeah,
at
the
this
first
point.
campaign was only like
Oh,
a
yeah.
year or two. The first year was like took like the first 10 sessions because we could never get our schedules in sync.
True.
Okay, so what are we doing with this information at this point? Because I don't think we know anything. I don't think we have anything we can act on. This is just info. So unless we want to engage with this
I think
journal,
we have direction
At
here.
this point,
that knows
there's nothing to reply to that.
Baracus
Yeah.
is a key to this, and Brutus has it. And I think if there's a chance that we can get to Brutus and save Brutus, and
Well, where are
debt
they?
Baracus Obamas to us, I think that's incredibly valuable. And we know it's somewhere near Moonstone, based on the book. Yeah, Kalar, you are in charge of finding that damn Lich Baracus. Our Lord has granted me guidance. Seek info from the fallen brothers of the Dusk Rose under the black sails of Moonstone. So if we're looking for a heading, I think if we wanted to go to Moonstone and try and pick up a path or something to that effect, I don't know, that may be worth it. Where is Moonstone? Oh god, it's so far up there.
Here.
It's the opposite side of Pilar.
Is that, are we looking to do that? Or, let me read further here and see. Fallen Brothers, the Fallen Brothers have aided my search. I have Baracus for. I now hold power over him. He will soon no longer evade us. And what is this blessing? What is the blessing that he's giving? Is he like further infecting is the green guy? Is he like infecting and like creating sort of control? Or
You don't know.
that's what? Yeah, I'm just sort of brainstorming here out loud as both DJ and Tenzin right now. I don't know. I think I don't want to leave. Essentially, what my mission here right now is trying to. Akman sitting in silence. Do we want to just head to the ship and invite Akman because he's coming with us, and see if he has any insight about any of this?
I do not
We're
see
gonna
why
have
not.
to, read them in eventually.
If he's going to be with us, I think you're right. I think we have to sort of read him. We know, and we've been sort of keeping secret.
I'm gonna DM you, Dan.
Okay.
Is there any preparations for departure soon?
The ship would be ready
Is
to
there-
depart today. You would have been told that.
Is there any insight in this book that I, DJ, am missing as I'm reading it over and over again that gives us any sort of insight as to like where these people are based?
Nope. Probably not.
What's in the book is what's in the book.
Yeah.
That's just the
there-
habit of mine, Bruno.
Okay.
Was
I
there
just-
anything else?
I do it too.
Wonder what the habit is.
The random capitalizing of letters.
I wasn't
yeah.
sure if that was
Yeah.
like a
As
code
someone
or something.
as someone who has been helping him with his core rule book he's basically making, I have been correcting a lot of uppercase random letters.
I do it. I write that way too. I don't know
It
why I
just
do it. It's
the
like an
the letter
emphasis
just
thing.
looks better with the capital.
Yeah.
My dad writes in all capitals.
capitalized. What does it mean?
What do you mean?
My dad
What do you
writes
mean?
in all capital letters, just some of them are smaller than others. Like
I
the
like-
capital is like big at the beginning,
He
and then
uses
the rest
lowercase
is also
cap.
capitals, just small.
As someone who used to teach children how to write, it drives me crazy. Because my teacher brain is like, must correct.
Is that happening in real time?
Yes.
And my tiny nipples went to France.
Wow. I'm so happy for your nipples.
Who did that? Who's anonymous llama?
Tiny
That's
little nipples went to France.
They're anonymous. That's how you
I
get.
don't know which one I am.
Just the nipples, huh? What are you
Is
talking
this
about?
you right here?
What?
Yeah, that's me right there. Which one?
Anonymous, and I can't speak. Buffalo.
Anonymous buffalo. Hell yeah.
You're a
Is this
Buffalo
in
Bill now.
general?
No,
Hello,
It's on the
boy.
map?
no, I don't want to be that.
I'm
Please
confused.
help. The words have stolen
Fucking
my
hell.
thoughts. And now I know this is Bruno because I can see him light up, typing on a click clack. And now I am trapped in here.
Told you.
I was gonna say, you guys writing a note?
So I think yeah. Then let's.
No, I
after-
have the book, and I'm not the one typing this shit.
Yeah, after we say goodbye to Cade and he departs, I think we take a little bit to have a breakfast shot and eat some actual breakfast. And
Talk about the crystals, the shards in public.
no, we're doing that on the
Just
ship,
having a
and then
breakfast
we're gonna
shot?
have to bring Akman into the fold on the ship while asking him if.
What he knows.
So is that what we want to do? Like, just get to the ship and then instead of heading after we get there?
Well, you guys have to go to reset because you guys agreed to take the nights.
Oh, that's right.
That is right.
Yes,
no,
that's
we
right.
reject our responsibilities.
Well, their bodies are already, or unconscious bodies are already loaded. on.
Listen, they gave us a ship for like 5 years. I think we can use the first trip for something that they want.
Oh, does anyone remember how many bombs I got? Was it like
50.
10, 50? Okay, thank you.
Was that right? I
50
think it was.
Yeah, 50 is how much you guys got. It's in notes.
Now I have 51.
And what did...
I think it is.
I don't even remember. What was it that they gave us?
A lot of money.
Did we split
I
the
got
money
a lot
already?
of bombs.
No, the
No,
money
it's
was
on-
taken to the ship.
Okay. Where's
And-
the notes?
DM,
There
just
we
to save me time, can you tell me the damage for the grenade itself? And I'm just gonna write it onto the frag grenade thingy.
I think it was
Nope.
5d6 or 3d6.
I think 5d6 sounds about right.
Okay, and is it plus anything?
What's the impact?
They do a dex
What?
save.
Plus death.
So no plus? Okay.
And don't eat people. That's such a great wrap up to the letter. Where I'm not seeing in the notes channel where everything is that we were given from the
Maybe-
Obsidian Knight folks. Thank you, Daniel.
Found it.
12,000 gold. Grenade launcher, 50 ammo shells.
Yeah, because I was trying to find it earlier in notes, and I could not.
The ship for free. and with a full crew. Everything is being taken to the ship. So Akman, I assume, is just sitting on the ship.
Yeah,
Us
he
right
went.
now.
He went with the. He went with the stuff to the ship to get squared
Okay.
away.
It's kind of rude that you consider him to be a stuff, Dan, but it's fine.
He is a stuff. It's okay.
He's part of the stuff.
Offered you the service of one of my strongest warriors.
Fair.
He's also offering the full crew too.
Is Ember 1 interrupted by Ember 1? My apologies.
It was Ember 1
Oh,
originally.
that's
and then
that
he
was a note for
interrupted.
me. That was a note for me to when I was
Oh.
reading to that Ember One interrupts to say, "My name's Auckland."
Yes.
I just copied the note straight from the notes. Sorry. There you go. I fixed it. Okay, so you guys head to the ship. I think
If that's what everybody's... If we're in agreement.
I think it was the Ivory Precipice. I think was the ship name.
The Ivory Phallus.
Was
Big
it
white
the
cock.
Was it the
was the
Ivory
blue-
Phallus?
No.
No.
I
No, it's not.
I was like I don't remember. Like I could have said
You
that.
named it the white cock.
So, a lot of people name their ships after their dicks. So,
Ivory Phallus. Yeah, what was it? It was the Ivory something. That does sound right.
I feel like my brain wants to say precipice.
Every
We have a
block.
chance. Well, right. We have the chance to just pick a name right now if we want, since no one remembers.
Ivory Phallus is on the table.
The Rancor's Revenge.
Yeah, that
yep.
was it.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think we might have a ship named after that
Is
already.
it a YT 1300 freighter?
Yeah, it could be.
All right, let's start. You guys, we going to the ship? Is that everybody's in agreement?
Sure.
Aye.
Okay.
Who's Kevin Hawk?
Kevin
do it.
Hawk.
Who's what?
He said the Ebon Hawk, and I said, who's Kevin Hawk?
That's Tony's brother.
He's a short comedian.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so you guys will head to the docks. You were told which docking bay the ship was in. You guys head up and begin to board the ship. You see Akhman standing on the ship, kind of directing people around. And he'll see you board the ship.
Akman, come. Join us, please. We'd like to discuss something with you.
Come on, come. Come here. Good boy.
It's not what it was. Not at all how it was.
Come on, good boy.
I was like, that's a little insulting, but okay.
If he doesn't listen, I'm just going to kill him. So
He would slowly make his way over, and then just stand there staring at the group.
is there a private meeting place, Akman, on the ship?
He points towards like the captain's cabin. And telepathically you hear "in there."
And is there like a table for all of us
Who
in
is the captain? Do we...
I am the captain now.
Me.
there?
we have-
Varix is not the captain.
Or is it, like, us?
I'd be fine with
Well,
us.
I
But
would assume that they would give us an experienced captain to...
Yeah, I don't think we're the captain. We're just kind of borrowing the ship.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Who do we know who it is? Come on, do you know?
Would I already know who the fucking captain is?
I assume you would have met him if you've been here. helping
There's
out.
what's his name? Let me look. I gotta find the note. Sorry, I had it.
It's Jack Fane.
It's the same token that Dak Fane was. Yes, but
Oh, I wasn't even looking at it. That's the
Oh,
funny
I need
part.
to zoom in. And I assume that we all have like quarters, but make sort of the captain area. If that's something we can do, I guess.
Mhm.
Are there private quarters for us, or are we just sleeping in the crew deck?
there are private bedrooms at the back over here. So the doctor has their own private quarters, and then there's three open rooms, and then the navigation and captain share the upper deck.
Where could we make a place? I guess we could just do it in the forge.
Just like Pasha and Thorgrim did.
That's right.
Hey.
Oh shit, there's a full-blown forge in it? I know Thorgrim's gonna spend his time.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, if we want to, because that's where it's going to be 90% of the time we're on the ship. So it like, do we
Yeah.
just want to make that sort of private meeting area?
I would assume other people can come in and out of there. Let's just do it in one of our rooms.
Whoever has the
Understood.
smallest room would be the most appropriate.
Yeah,
It's
do we
me.
have? Are we all going to get rooms, or are we going to have to share?
Well, there's 3 we can split up.
Well, Pasha's sharing with Thorgrim.
Yeah.
Um,
so.
And
Nope.
I don't.
We gotta keep
I don't
you two
need 'em.
separated. Gotta keep you honest till marriage.
I don't need.
Well,
a
they've
room.
already met on this.
I know.
Grin and Varix are
Grin-
best friends.
They didn't even know it.
Yeah, Grin and Varix can bunk together for sure.
Yeah, Akman doesn't
Me
need a
and
room.
Akman.
So
Oh,
no,
okay,
I don't
just
need a
me
room.
then.
Akaman can just stand idle.
Yeah, I can literally just stand. and
He's like 6.
Hell yeah, I forget
He'll
he's a
just
war.
stand there and watch you sleep.
Akaman, you're in the wrong room.
6 you're not campaign.
I stand where I want to stand.
Thorgrim, is he going to watch us all night?
What is Akman?
He's
He's a warforged.
Being an offer.
I mean, I guess it's fine, but I would have done some sit-ups first if I knew.
What?
Because I'm the only person that has a room to themselves, I think it's fine to. So I ask if we can get like a table in here with chairs enough for all of us so we can meet and this be sort of the
Well, this
my
room's a
bedroom
little
and the
bit
meeting
bigger.
space.
Would probably fit more in here.
Well, but Pasha's big, and so I figured I'd give you guys the big bedroom, which is big, and we don't have to
I'm paying for the meetings.
encroach on the premarital living space.
Talking about the meetings, though.
Yeah, her size makes no difference if we're shoving into a smaller room to have the meetings.
I just didn't want to encroach on your fiance,
Your wiener
the
time.
quarters of the fiance.
Well, don't worry. We will take care of each other regardless. She just looks at Thorgrim.
He's got a big stupid smile on his face.
And guys, I also should mention you're sharing a wall with the doctor, so please don't keep the doctor up late.
You do realize I am also a doctor.
He
Yes,
also,
but it's important.
shouldn't he have access to sedatives? It should be no problem for him.
Fair point.
Do you really want the doctor to be drugged if we need them in emergency?
I have
Great
Thorgrim.
point.
I don't need doctor in emergency. I have.
Man, having Grin be smart is excellent.
Right.
Not that I mean, it's just an additional perk. I still appreciated you when you weren't as you are now, but it's.
Yeah, I know.
I'm wondering why you asked me over here if it was a matter of importance, and now we're
It is.
discussing nothing important.
It is important, Akmon. Sorry, we tend to ramble. We would like to sort of fill you in on our mission and bring you sort of up to speed with sort of what we've been doing and some knowledge that we've been. And I think I take this moment to set the 2 shards that I have on the table. These are sort of elemental primal shards, and they contain extreme magic of sort of the element that they display. For instance, this one is the elemental shard of wind, and the magic that you can sort of conjure through it is all sort of wind based. This one is celestial, and it's all sort of light. We have others that we've accumulated, and this organization that we're sort of fighting against has also been collecting them and trying to hoard them for the purpose of raising an entity called Aranel. And we're not sure who or what Aranel is, but we'd like to see if you can help us with this and maybe pool your knowledge with ours.
I go anywhere where enemies of Perforos exist.
I have no idea if they are enemies of Porphyros or not.
The guy who's basically
Orpheus
ice magic just backs
and-
away a little bit.
More than closely. Somewhere, I don't know, work together.
Okay, I just posted the crew's names. I found them all.
I would say his goals probably align with ours.
I agree. I hope so, but I think I
I
agree
trust
with
you. I trust you, fellow follower of the Forge God.
Give
I'm
him
just
a,
gonna call.
like,
Oh, sorry, go on.
like nod.
Do you trust me?
I do not know you.
Don't. I mean, you can to a certain extent, but not fully.
I wouldn't either. You've got a point. I read a book one time and it stole all the thoughts from my head. That's why I'm so dumb.
It's
How
not-
funny would it be out of character if that actually did happen to him? Like he read a cursed book.
And it pulled his knowledge out.
That would be
His
hilarious.
superstition was true because he just happened to get a cursed book.
And we just think that he's met like not getting it. Oh, that'd be amazing. He's actually got a 19 intelligence.
Okay, so I just posted the crew in notes. So I'm using the same token for the captain as I had before. This is Arbeladon Mortis. He's an elf.
We got
He's the king.
Mandalorian.
Yeah. This is
Obsidian Knights are Mandalorians.
Silena.
Right?
Yeah.
Silena. She's an Azamar. She's the navigator. This is Nissa. She's a human. She's just one of the crew. This one here is Aki. This is Aki. He's the jackal folk.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And his twin sister Arya.
She's a jackal fork.
Are they basically Kenra? Similar to? It's fine. You can just say that. Yeah.
It's okay. I found them in a supplement that was not official. Jackal folk. They basically when they're born they imprint with each other, kind of. So they're twins.
Gotcha.
So they have a eternal connection. They have telepathy with each other and other little bonuses for being twins. But yes.
Dan, I was on another tab when you started posting pictures, so I didn't see them. Can I see the captain and the navigator again? Please.
Captain,
See the navigator?
the navigator.
And can we see the navigator, please?
Hello, navigator.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
can we see the navigator again, Dan?
Yeah,
Can we
right,
see-
right here.
Can I see that?
Yeah,
I'd like to see that again.
It's getting cold, aren't we at like 30,000 feet?
right here, navigator.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna save that later.
And real quick, Dan, again, just one more time, can we see the navigator?
You can see this one. You
Is
can
it
see
the jackal
Aquaman.
folk or the jackal fork?
But
That's the jackal folk.
who's this?
Oh,
one?
did
The
I?
fork or the jackal fork?
Did I say
One of
fork?
them says jackal fork, one says
And
jackal.
Asimar is right, brother. You spelled it right on that one.
Who's this
Is it-
one?
That's Nissa.
Nissa.
That's a human.
Oh, okay.
Alright, and can we see the navigator, please?
Right here.
Why do you guys keep staring at that lady over there?
What? Sorry, what? No, I'm not.
I lean down and whisper, "Oh, she's very attractive."
This is maybe like the first time you guys have seen Tenzin, and I think genuinely, I think Tenzin's the first time you've.
He's only got 2 boobs.
God, she's beautiful. Like just sort of enamored.
Wait, only?
Don't goblins only have boobs?
Yes.
Wait, what did you say?
Certain species that does.
Yes.
Wolves have more than one boobs, which was why I thought I was disfigured as child, but that is other conversation. Anyways.
Guessing the real things.
I think we're referring to humanoids.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
No,
That
creatures
is-
that
Right. Correct.
stay buried when they're not pregnant.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
So anyways, yeah, we explain the gems.
Yeah.
Or not gems.
Are they like
Shards.
smooth
Shards.
shards? Like a smooth crystal, or are they like jagged, like a natural crystal formation?
They actually they're gemstone, but they look like they formed into the shape of whatever their energy is. So like the water one,
So mine would be like a drop of water.
yours is kind of like it almost looks like it's wavy.
Oh, okay.
The fire one is kind of like the licking of flames.
There's a picture on it actually at the bottom.
Oh, do you have a picture on yours?
I always sort of pictured them.
And mine looks like a rock.
I don't know. That's just.
I always pictured them as like 2 of these, like end to end. And like inside you can kind of see an elemental sort of effect. That's how I've always pictured
That is the core concept, but the outside texture is based on kind of how it is.
Okay.
So they are like a yeah, like 2 pyramids, so like a rhombus.
That's the fire shard. That's what it looks like.
That's the image I put. Yeah, I think that was the closest thing I could find.
Actually, I actually love the
It looks
design
like
of
it's
the water.
fire
shards.
inside. So it's pretty.
Did I put an image on the water? Oh, I did. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Mine doesn't have a picture.
I don't know if I could find something good for it.
Oh no, it's
Mine,
fine.
I just
Fire one's
imagine
pretty
mine
obvious.
just like a
Okay,
rock.
so who's shorted up right now? Who has so fire is with Thorgrim, earth is with Pasha,
Yes.
water is
Grim.
with Grin. I'm gonna keep the wind shard. And then
So
we
either
also
Aquan
have
or Varix needs the holy shard,
the celestial.
celestial shard.
It might
It's
help
got
with all
stars.
the creepy ghosty stuff. When
Could.
it is too.
Well, that's a
I
question.
feel like it's all about
Uh,
bright light and
We
Yeah,
don't
I
know
don't know
anything about Ackman other than he is a worshipper of Pothos.
Barracks is a terrible person. Can't be trusted.
I think.
I am not just simply a worshipper of Perforos. I am the hammer of Perforos.
Does
You
he
don't
know
look like
you
a
are
hammer.
hammer?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Is that a? Do we know? Do I know what that means?
I mean,
Is that
I
like a
don't think that-
position?
You remember when you guys raided that ship in the port city? You remember a magic item actually named that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, is that like a
Like
oh,
a
Is
title
he
the
the
hand of
magic
the
item?
king or whatever? Like
Yeah.
You don't know.
that's what I'm asking.
Wait,
You're
is he the
asking that to
magic item?
Akman?
Me?
Did you
No,
ask?
I'm asking if that's. Do I know what he means by that?
No.
I can't roll something.
Sure, you could go ahead, roll.
What would that be?
Um,
Religion?
roll an insight.
Interesting.
It's a great roll.
Almost as low as you can go.
Um,
How you
so
can
with
do
that roll, you remember that he was introduced by a different name by the Knight Commander, and then he interrupted the Knight Commander and said, "Hey, I'm Akman, the Hammer of Porphyros." So you think he might have just chosen the name for himself?
And you're more than welcome to ask him why.
Oh, is that like a position you've been granted, or did you choose that name? Because I've actually seen the literal hammer of Ross.
You say that to him, and he walks over to you, like directly over you, looking at you in the eyes as close as possible, and he says, "Where is the hammer?"
Saw it too. I think it's with the. With the.
Who did you give it?
The ham. As far as I know, the hammer has not been seen in a very long time.
No, we
So I
saw it.
made it. I took it upon myself to become Porphyros's hammer, and named myself Akman after his weapon.
I think it's with the.
We gave it to the
Paladins.
knights. Yeah, the paladins.
And
Sun
I think
Boys.
they're.
Isn't that who
headquartered
we're
in
taking to
Shreeset.
Shreeset right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
So it's probably on the ship.
Not on this ship, no. It
Oh.
would probably
I
be
think
where
it's in
you're
Shreeset,
going.
though.
It's either
Well,
there
last-
or in
It's right over there in the corner.
Aurea Field.
That's me in the corner.
Who did we give it to?
You left it with the Order of the Sun.
But like a specific person? Thorgrim's gonna ask the person we gave it to, sending, hey, where is it? We
It's
have need
gone,
I
of
think it was
bro.
the second in command, the guy that we were
Yeah.
sort of working with
So
when
you could
trying to rescue
you could
Vittoria.
Yeah,
message.
I will use sending and ask him, hey, we have need of the hammer. Where is it? We're heading to Shreeset. Is it there?
He's like, yes, actually, we have it locked up in the vaults.
We will be there, and I don't know how long it takes to get there, but keep it safe for us. We're coming to get it.
Of course.
Well, you're in luck. It's in Shreeset, and that's where we're headed.
Now you can be the hammer and hit people with the hammer. It's double hammering.
You gotta pay extra for that with Goblin.
Now let's get hammered.
So he
Does
would.
He doesn't have a mouth, do you?
No, I speak only telepathically.
Yeah.
You would basically he would get down on a knee to like get like eye level with you, and would be like, "If you can get me this hammer, I will do anything you ask me to do, as long as it aligns with Perforos's will."
Wiggles his mechanical eyebrow.
Well, I'm engaged.
Not like
Oh,
that.
you-
Guys, I don't think he meant anything sexual. I think. It
No,
was just...
I got it.
Oh, okay, good.
He has no facial expression, so it's kind of...
Pasha
hard for me.
leans.
Yeah, there's nothing to tell you.
He's literally made of metal.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Pasha leans over to Thorgrim, and she's just like, "Is it just me, or is there like some kind of like weird tension between you two?"
Tension? No.
No,
There's a camaraderie I'm
I
noticing.
think we're
between
gonna
them.
be good friends.
Oh,
You know, I imagine you have some skill in the forge.
I do, and if you need me, that is where I will be on the ship during our trip.
Was that a glitch? Was like shit? It.
You can play it as a glitch, but that was me almost coughing for a second.
I plan to spend my time there as well, so we'll have a lot to talk about, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's where he would be basically, like at night when everyone's asleep. He would just basically be in shutdown mode in the forge at all times, and he would stay as close to it as possible, because that is his church.
Yeah, a lot of the Obsidian Knights worship forge gods. So
Strangely.
yeah.
Now, are these? What's the name of your god, Joe? It's not Perforos. It's.
Moradin.
Yeah.
Are these the same gods, just different religions?
Mine's a dwarf / forge god.
Like same entities though, or is
No,
it?
they're
Are they
different
different?
entities.
No.
Okay.
No. But I mean, their goals align.
They're very similar.
Oh, yeah.
Porphyros is specifically the god of the forge. Moradin is the god of creation, like craftsman.
He
creation.
just happens to be a forge god.
So forges also, because craftsmen use forges to craft things. Moradin also has some domain over the forge, but Porphyros is strictly forge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Akmon would see anyone who follows at least one of the forge gods as a brother, basically.
Yep.
But if you're a follower of Porphyros, even better.
How would you view the godless? Those that do not worship.
And I will teach you the ways of Porphyros.
Oh, I love that.
Does he have
No
like an
interest in gods or worship?
In case you didn't know, he is a Path of the Zealot barbarian.
Jeez.
Oh, so not good. So we're not going to get along. We'll get along in the sense that you're responsible, and so is Tenzin. But
Is he like super?
debates at 3 a.m.
Is he like far right wing?
No,
Like this, but he's got an anvil in his hand.
he's just walking around with a hammer and anvil. Have you heard about our
You
Lord
heard?
and Savior
Well,
Porphyros?
Meet someone and they're like, "I don't believe in him." You just smack him with the hammer.
I'm gonna
Share
refill my
the
water
word
real
of
quick.
God.
I'm gonna refill my water real quick, guys. I'll be right back.
Has he
The
had any
noise,
reaction to Grin at all yet?
Has he
Come on,
had a
Ross.
reaction? He's
Yeah,
very.
like, Grin is ice. He like embodies ice, which is kind
No.
of the opposite of the Forge.
He's not really paid attention to anybody except for so far Tenzin, who got his attention, and the also Forge god worshipping dwarf. That's all he's really paid attention to. But in his opinion, not following any deity is not as bad as following the wrong deity.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Tasha's doing good.
Because if you're not following a deity, he might have a chance to get you to follow Porphyros.
It's like Grin's.
you have no chance.
Okay, I'm
Pasha's
back.
ahead of Grin.
Okay, so you guys get on ship. The captain basically confirms the heading. You guys go off to go talk while he basically undocks the ship and takes off into the...
Yeah. And then yeah. So I think
when you guys are flying out of town, if any of you are up on the deck, you see a little tiny Cade walking out across the plains.
Shoot my hand
As well
crossbow at him.
I throw one of my 4 spears at him. I try and miss him intentionally, but I do want it to land close.
I know you can't hear me, but if you can, give us a little dance.
What do I need to roll for that, Dan? Because I think I actually want to. I jump after Gregorio. With the shard after attuning to it, and I use a Messenger of Wind.
Go ahead and just roll an attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he's pretty far off, but you are really high.
Hold on a sec, I gotta see what his AC is.
I wish
'cause
I
he doesn't
was.
have any of his gear on.
I'm gonna equip it just so I can roll with the actual spear.
I want to change Gregorio's race to the Revenant, but he's just like cursed to die all the time.
Foster just
17.
shoot a good guy frag grenade in his direction.
A 17 would hit him.
I'm intentionally not hitting you. I'm like I intentionally not aiming to hit you, but I do want it to land in.
So Tenzin, you throw the spear, intentionally trying to get ahead of Cade. You get a lot fucking closer than you had anticipated.
Thanks, man.
Cade, you're walking, all of a sudden you hear whistling, and you look up as a spear comes down and basically sticks right between your feet.
What a goodbye.
And I tell Thorgrim, I say, tell him I said sorry, that was an accident, please.
I'm not wasting a spell slot on that.
Please! Thorgrim, please!
Why did you? You could have killed him.
No, it's... Okay, I agree it was a mistake, but
I
please...
turned my
I don't
back
use the
for
spell.
1 minute and you're throwing spears at our friend who just...
I've been trying to get rid of these spears, I just thought it would be...
I can see my
sign-off.
influence is spreading. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Please tell him it was an accident. I didn't mean to get it that close.
Just
Aquaman
pointing
now.
Where
guns
did you get
enough
it that
to know it's
close?
Akmon now has a negative opinion of Tenzin.
He will
Say
remember
that out
Please say that
loud.
out loud. Yeah, that's
Not only did you just waste a weapon that was forged, but you also basically attacked one of your friends.
You're still Tenzin. You can talk it off as it was still the effects of the other spear wearing down.
I grabbed the wrong spear. It was still trying to shake off the other spear.
What other spear?
My sort of evil spear that I won in a fight.
Wow. Wow, you're really helping our case right now.
You tell me to shut up all the time. You don't know. Shut up.
May I inspect this spear?
I don't know.
Don't throw it at him.
I'm not gonna grab it. If I grab it, it's gonna be.
If you show me where it is, I will grab it.
It's in my pack, but it's a spear of what's the
Not
god?
worry
Grumsh.
about that. No. Yeah. We
Yeah, it's a
don't need
spear
to
of
involve
Grumsh.
too
We
much.
can do that later.
We need to get back to talking about giving me this shard we were talking about. Don't think I've forgotten.
Truly, Varix, do you think that something that is shining bright lights and healing people is going to, like, benefit you?
You can't detect me if I don't want to be detected. So if all of you are dying on the battlefield, I can just hide and then run up to you and heal you, and they won't ever see me. Oh yeah,
That
I
is
think
good point.
it will benefit me.
It's a great point. I agree. Do you guys think we should? You guys all agree we should let Varix have it?
Well, here is the thing. If you do not give to him, he will try to steal. Wouldn't it be better if you just give him the correct one off bat?
I think he's proven
Varix, this
himself.
is an
Give
incredible
him the
responsibility having one. It's not just.
You know, I remember Cade's letter saying something about you don't steal your friend.
shard. Nice.
Don't steal from friends or something.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yes.
Eat your friends and don't steal people. That's what it was.
Right.
No. Don't eat
Eat
people.
Eat friends and steal
Other
people.
people
Don't eat people.
so fast.
Sorry, I just got back. Are we debating giving him the shard or not?
Yeah. After
Grim would
Tenzin
have
almost
already.
killed Cade too.
That's true. I did almost kill him. I threw one of my 4 spears out off the ship and at him as we.
You're down to 3 now.
Can I see your
that's a good
spears?
buy.
Yeah, you can. I've got 3 spears left. You can have one.
I don't say pro.
Can I have all 3?
Yeah.
I go and drop them off the side of the ship. There you go.
No. I'm not giving him the fucking shard. I'm not doing it.
You didn't want the damn spears.
Akmon now has a very negative opinion of Varix.
I was literally
No killing
Grin
friends.
mid sentence.
He was trying to kill our friends. Sorry.
It's fine. Green was mid sentence trying to defend Varix and saying that we should give him a shard, and then he did that. And he just stopped talking.
Mouth shut.
Listen, Varix doesn't do anything without a reason. He tried to kill our friends, so I took away his weapon of doing that, which was throwing spears at Cade.
Pasha's
I didn't
just
kill
trying,
anybody.
like,
You know that.
Pasha's choking back laughter, trying to hide it.
You may have just killed people, Varix, by dropping spears. I know I didn't kill Cade.
Over the
Do you want me to
water.
go check? I can go check.
Will you be able to catch
leave?
back up?
Aren't we in
We will
port?
find out soon.
No, you guys are
No,
you
we're
guys are
taking off.
sailing. You guys, the ship
We're
has
flying
set sail.
away.
Does this thing fly faster than 60 feet per second? Per 10
It
feet per second?
it does. What is this airship speed? I had notes.
What is the airspeed velocity of this ship?
Is it an African or European ship?
Yeah, that's a good
I don't
question.
know that.
I pulled the spirits back out.
Oh, you just pretended to drop them?
If that's allowed.
No, 'cause
They're
I've
spears.
already said that I had a very negative opinion of you. Can't take it back
You
now.
hit a spear? 3 whole spears?
That would be incredibly
They're
impressive.
larger
given
than
your
you.
size.
I just rolled a
somehow sleight of
31.
hand.
Come on, that's pretty impressive.
Okay, they're not magical. Fucking rolls.
He just tucked him on the side of the ship. Like there's just nothing on the side of the ship.
There's a net that he just dropped him into.
Yeah.
You just threw it in the lifeboat.
Yeah, exactly.
So ships travel at 50 miles per day. Yeah, 50 miles per day. So, and airships don't have to stop, so they travel through the night.
Here, 50 per day is 24 hours. So 50 divided by 24. Where's my fucking phone?
Two-ish, just a little over 2 miles an hour.
Just over 2 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Quick, they can just go directly.
Okay. Jeez, we're gonna
And then
have to
you
do
go
some
10 feet per second.
Right, or 60 feet per 6 seconds. Yeah, 10 feet per second. If I'm dashing. Oh, we all know I'm dashing.
Whoa, that was
They're
flashbang.
just standing.
10 feet per second is equal to 6.8 miles per hour.
I just did that math.
Yeah, so I can go 3 times the speed of the ship.
But that's dashing, yes.
Yes, I wouldn't be able to keep it up for 24 hours. But if I'm just going to get something and coming back, shouldn't be a problem.
Will you take me down there so I can get the damn spear so he stops crying and getting mad at me?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Make sure nobody died too.
Yeah, that's the priority.
Well, if
Yeah,
someone
can we
did
stop
die,
throwing things over the edge, please?
All right,
At
Crit and
least-
Barracks, go do that real quick.
guys, if someone did die, at least Varix has another friend.
Yes.
Because it killed them?
I don't
He's
think they like
going.
you.
We shouldn't have let him go down there. He's just going to steal the souls. That's his only mission. We should have known that.
I'm not an asshole.
Oh. What? You wanted to maybe probably do that.
Oh.
I don't know.
If someone died, there is a brig we can use on the ship.
Perfect. See? Problem solved.
Isn't that like
Yes.
a prison?
You know I can walk through walls.
Oh, you mean for Varix?
Yeah,
I don't
we-
think
I
mean-
mean, told him.
Hawkmon doesn't know yet. No.
If you wanted me to stay in the cage, I would stay in there, but no way it would actually hold me.
It's the honor system prison. You stay here.
Stay
Okay.
in that spot.
That's an interesting test. We'll give you if you killed somebody with spears and you serve your time in the ship, or, like in the brig on the way to reset. I think I would feel comfortable giving you one of the shards.
I didn't. You know the chances of me killing somebody are so astronomically small.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think like 3 days of prison is also the appropriate sentence for murder.
It's
Especially for
I
Varix.
didn't
He has
kill
a
anyone.
small attention span. He's there for maybe
He has.
days.
We all have a short attention span. What are we talking about?
That's not
Why
Should
true.
are
we
we
give
throwing
Varix the
spears?
shard?
I
Do
turned
you
my
guys
back
think
for
this
5
is-
seconds and you tried to kill Cade for some reason.
I wasn't.
And I was trying to stop that from happening again.
I was just trying to do a funny joke.
Which I appreciate. And I say
Good
we
at jokes.
give
I
him
thought it
a
would be funny
shard.
if I missed him by enough and he saw it was one of my spears.
I don't think he's in a joking mood right now. He just took a vow of silence and left his entire
Anything
life
to
behind.
just keep him in good spirits is all I was trying to do. I'm sorry. It was a poor judgment.
So if he gets scared, does he just like open his mouth and go?
Nope.
What?
Because he doesn't speak. He can't scream.
It's just internal screaming. Like, Thorgrim's just minding his own business, and then one day in his head, he just hears. Oh, good times. So, Akman, I know you are not like. Do you drink?
He has no mouth, Pasha.
I know, but
I put my hand up for a high five.
You like pretend?
I am in need of no such things.
Me neither, Akman. Hell yeah. I go up for a high five.
He doesn't give it to you because you threw a spear off the ship.
Okay.
We
Would
went and
you-
got the spears, by the way.
Join
Yes.
us at the table when we drink? It is like a team bonding thingy, except Tenzin sits and
Debbie, you don't
drinks.
have to drink. Tenzin never does. He is
Exactly.
boring like that.
But if you
I-
did, I would buy some.
You have a good reason for it. You don't need to.
Have a small inkling to summon the spear to my hand when he calls me annoying for not.
I
Then
didn't
can
call you
we-
annoying. I said boring.
Can we see
Either
if
way.
killed somebody when I dropped the spears off the ship? And then
You would not have. Cade was the only person walking through the area. And you guys would have been past him by the time you threw them off.
He just looks back and there's spears falling from the sky.
So when Grin brings me back, I would walk over to Akamon. Here are your spears. Don't give them to that guy, to Tennis.
Don't give him the
Everybody's fine
tennis.
except Cade.
Don't give him the tennis. No, I would take
Appreciate
them.
that,
and I would,
Vanix.
I would take the spears and promptly start walking toward the forge to put them in the forge.
It's probably the safest place. Nobody died. Grin can attest to that.
Yep, pretty but Cade.
Okay, good.
Everybody but Cade.
Nobody
I know he
but
didn't
Cade.
die. I know he didn't die. You're not fooling anybody.
Gives
Well-
an incredibly obvious wink.
I think I telepathically asked Thorgrim and Pasha, I'm like, are we giving this to Varix?
You're the only one that doesn't want me to have it.
Telepathically speaking, to these two, not you.
Can I even answer telepathically?
Nope.
You just a nod or a. You can speak out loud to me, but yeah, you can't reply. And
I'm gonna hold out my hand like I'm
Like he wants the shard.
requesting the shard.
yeah, I hand him the celestial shard.
I turn and hand it to Varix.
Hey, there we are.
Cool.
And I give him a pat on the back slightly too hard.
Starts crying.
Oh, sorry.
No, not from that. From you guys giving him the shard. You broke his spine.
Still, if this
I don't
would,
know my own strength.
this would benefit anyone out of all the group for using this, it's probably you.
What's this called?
His
This is the
celestial
primal
Celestial
celestial shard.
Shard.
I think he's more than proved himself.
I agree.
It is a
Thanks,
homebrew
Ed.
item, so you make sure you have to make
Might
sure your
have hold
homebrew's
on.
on.
I mean,
Not your
he
father.
gave up
He said
stealing
thanks,
stuff
Dad.
for our group. You
And
know,
then yeah, after everybody gathers back in the sort of meeting room, I think we can filling Akman in on everything and what our mission is, who we're fighting, things like that. And then I want to attune.
Damn.
Yeah.
Basically,
I'm
a
going to
cleric
remove
now.
the celestial
Fix it,
shard
not
from
me.
my
Boom.
inventory.
I mute myself because I'm opening
Merrick's
plastic.
is gonna have some fun with this thing.
It sounds just like
You
that, but
understand how it
Really?
functions, yeah?
Yeah, it basically kind of like a wand that charges and recharges at dawn and use the number of charges to cast all that stuff.
Yep.
Mm.
And its maximum charges
Sounds like
right
that's
now
something.
is your level. So 17 is its maximum charges.
Oh, I need to change that then. Okay, because mine said 20 when I got it.
It levels up with you, basically.
It goes up
Okay.
to 20.
People talking?
Yes.
You were, yeah.
Missed.
No.
Can you hear
I
us,
see
bro?
everybody lighting up, but I can't hear anyone. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
We're talking.
No, you're going deaf. It's his balls. It's his blue balls.
It is his blue balls.
His balls made him deaf.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No, he's his blue ball. It's a joke.
I don't
He
get it.
hated that joke.
Is it a funny joke?
Can you even hear it? I take the shard back and kill you.
Why?
Fuck?
No, just kidding.
What the hell?
He just fucking stomps Merrick's. Shut up! God! Not your father!
Not your father.
Idiot!
No, but he would remind you, Eric, we are trying to keep these secret from everyone out of our group.
Merrick's will sigh very, very deeply and be like, I've told you before, I'm not nearly as stupid as they let on.
I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm reminding you that we don't want people to know we have them.
I
you hear
know
us?
that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to take it.
You back? Hello,
I'm muting
hello.
myself again.
He wouldn't have given it to you if I
Can you
thought
hear us,
would.
Bruno?
Bruno.
Test.
Penis.
Testicle.
Wieners.
We're still recording.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
It's not gonna stop us. Say
Yeah.
this shit all the time.
I think he's maybe just pretending to not hear us now.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. Just keep letting us say things.
Wieners.
Yeah, because we haven't gone on enough tangents today.
Bruno, can you hear me?
Agamon, can I ask you a question?
Come
Sure.
on.
Do you ever eat?
No.
Do you have
Part
to
of no mouth do you people not understand? Where is he gonna put
You
it?
could put it somewhere else. Maybe he's got a hole in his chest and he puts it in there. Or maybe he uses the
Have none
sun
of you
like
met
a
the
plant.
Warlords before?
No.
I've never.
I guess.
Ooh, I wonder if you die, could I take a part of your soul? Do you have a soul?
My soul belongs to Perforos.
I know, but when people die, I can snap my fingers and get a soul shard from them.
If you do this with my soul, I pray that Perforos strikes you down.
You're a very serious person. I think we could be friends.
He's still very unimpressed with you because you threw the spears off the ship.
I gave them back to him.
Doesn't matter. You
I
still threw
fucking
them off
went
the
and
ship.
got them, and then gave
gonna
them
forget.
to him.
Just because you did it doesn't mean I forgave you for it.
That's hilarious.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I see the change in his demeanor with Tenzin and Varix when they do these things?
Yeah. You would notice that he's probably very.
But just for fun, I do have a passive perception of 30, but what's the fun in that?
The real question is what would you actually perceive? Because there's nothing on his face to give anything away of how he feels.
I think your eyes would
Yeah.
light up differently.
Unfortunately, he's indebted to us, so I don't really care what he thinks.
Yeah, it's not very nice.
Seeing as he's going to spend a lot of time with Thorgrim, Pasha definitely would. He'd be like, I have to stay on this guy's good side because I'm going to be chilling in that forge a lot too.
Man, that spear has been taking its toll on Tenzin.
Ken doesn't give a fuck. He's died twice.
Yeah. Speaking of the forge, does anybody want a magic item crafted while we're traveling?
Ooh. Yeah.
See, now I have a problem. Because I have two
Which one?
magic items that I cannot... I don't know. I guess I'll ask this of the group. I have other magic items. I certainly plan on attuning to the shard. But I'm also wearing a cloak of protection, and I also have my tattoo. I have the ring that was gifted to me by Cade, the Ring of Regeneration. And I also have the Gauntlets of Ogre Power. I don't have enough slots for everything that I have.
Same.
Anything? I'll say I'm greatly appreciative to Cade for this ring. It's I mean, very rare magical item, but I'm just not sure if I need this right now.
Says the guy who's almost died like 3 times.
It's 10. I can't sit around for 10 minutes and get 1d6 in the middle of a fight. It would be great for the body part regeneration thing in case I lose a limb.
I think that is with you for a reason.
I'll keep it. I agree. I'll wear it around my neck with a necklace. Not like put the ring on my neck.
And I have an antimatter rifle.
Don't think I know how to
Absolutely not.
make that.
It's the first thing that came up when I clicked weapons. I was like, wait, what? You're up, yeah.
Has Bruno returned yet?
I turned a while ago.
Oh, you were saying
I
you
never
You weren't
couldn't.
answering us if you could hear us.
I've been talking for like the last 5 minutes and no one has been responding to me.
We
And I
didn't hear
haven't
you.
changed.
I
I haven't
did not
changed
hear you
any
once.
settings.
Yeah, we
at
haven't.
all.
Yeah, like you came back in and we're like, "Hey, can you hear us? Test, test," and you never said anything.
You said we heard you say, "Oh shit, I can't hear you guys." Everyone's lighting up. You left, came back, and then you didn't say a word. We could hear you clicking on the computer, like.
Yeah.
Were you just fucking with us when you came
No.
back that last time?
No, so what happened was my my headphones actually slightly unplugged from my computer.
Mm,
That'll do it.
Yep. Because I turned slightly too far, I guess.
gotcha.
I think I'll ask for that. I think if
Unplug the
Thorgrim
headphones?
and Akman, no, sorry, the chain, just a thin like chain that I could put Cade's ring on and wear.
You just want a chain? Like a non-magical, regular old chain?
Yeah, if it's easy enough to make, if it's not going to put you out.
Give me one of those spears, please.
I will hand you a spear.
I'll be right back. An hour later, I bring you a chain.
I think while he's gone,
There
I'm
you go.
attuning to the shard then. Thank you, I appreciate it. I slide the ring on, I wear it around my neck.
Meanwhile, he made you like a 3-inch thick chain, thinking you wanted something
It's
bigger.
like a gold, like, with a big old, like, clock on it.
Flavor, please.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a
This
lot
is some nice
larger than I thought it
ice
would be,
there.
but it looks great.
Did you really-
Is this what you consider a thin chain?
Dwarf, I'm a very thick person. I don't make little elfy chains, I make dwarf chains.
Pasha just turns away.
Hey, hey.
I can't get the ring on the chain. It won't.
Well, you... Alright. Give me 5 minutes, I'll fix that.
Just much. I mean, please, like as close to an elfy chain as you can
Give
get.
me the damn
Looking-
ring and I'll put it on it
Okay.
for you. I'll fix the thing to the chain.
Go ahead. I apologize.
Yeah,
Barry.
like that's how thick the chain is.
Hey, he
It's
starts,
that with the ring on it instead of the big.
Go Varix.
What were you saying, Vex?
he starts to call. He says, like, Dad, I mean, do you think you could make a weapon for me?
Yeah.
I've got
What
this.
do you
and
want, like a
I'll,
dagger or a rapier?
I've got this, and he pulls out his +1 rapier. Something better than this.
Yeah, I could do something better than this.
It's like,
I mean, it'll take a while. It's not like what I just did with Tendon.
fine. No, I'm just kidding.
If you need my gauntlets of ogre power to like transfer like rarity to something, you can. I'm fine with donating those for the cause.
Thorgrim gives him like the "what the fuck are you talking about" look. Like that's
I know
not
how it
all-
works, man.
Not like that.
I don't know. Magic to magic. I don't.
Really?
I don't.
No, I provide the magic while I'm crafting. I don't just pull it from something else.
He doesn't cheat, okay?
It's not cheating. It's just would it work?
Zombie.
I mean,
What he
anyway.
said.
But no, would you like the rapier then?
I'm looking. I honestly don't know.
Yeah. You
Well,
said you had a
so-
+1. That's a green one, I believe. So.
Yeah. What's something that you would be able to make within that time frame that's like blue items, purple items? I honestly don't know what you can.
I don't remember what the time frame. Which link was that, Dan?
Well, it takes 2 weeks to craft a green item, 10 weeks to craft a blue item, 25 weeks to craft a purple, and 50 to craft a legendary.
Right.
If there's 2 people in there, does it cut the time in half?
I would give
No,
it
just doubles the errors.
Yeah.
Damn.
The
What were you
curved
gonna say, Dan?
curves
Sorry.
Throwing around corners.
But yeah, so you could start one. It'd take 10 weeks. This current journey is only going to take 13 days.
We're going to be traveling for a while. You might not. It won't be done by the time we get to 3 set.
Well,
But
maybe
I can.
maybe just like a green dagger. Just a dagger from my offhand.
I mean,
For now.
sure. I mean, I can.
I
can
mean, if
make
you
you
want
a
to make
better
it.
weapon.
Okay.
Alright. You keep that one for now, and I will let you know when it's done.
Okay. Thank you.
Out of character, which one do you actually want?
I don't know. Out of character, I'm. This way. Yes.
Pick which one sounds cool to you.
And then, genuine question. I mean, if I did like just give you balance of, would you be able to like change that into something else? And I really don't know how it would even.
I would assume it'd be basically just like crafting it from scratch. Like it wouldn't help.
Okay.
But I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, but I don't think it works that way.
You can break down magic items to learn how to make them, which will help speed up the crafting of that specific item. You also get I don't even remember what it's called.
And are there any strength people in the party who these would help significantly?
It's the gauntlet of ogre power.
Oh,
Is that-
Yeah, it
they
makes your
make
strength
people
19
stronger,
automatically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that.
I think at one point they used to be cautious, but
No, those
got-
were greens.
yeah,
You
she-
both had them.
Yeah,
I'm not sure whose I have. I think.
Does
that
anybody
they were cautious.
not
have
have a
Bryn.
strength of 19 already? Like, we're all fucking strong as shit,
I
aren't
don't
we?
have 19 strength,
I have a 11 in my strength.
but we're
How many
both, I think,
free slots do you
dex-based
have?
attackers.
That's like your dex-based thing. So
I have
Yeah,
none.
how many-
No, I'm talking
I'm
about.
filled up. I have the Cloak of Protection, Eldritch Tattoo, Wind Shard.
For my attunement,
Yeah.
I have a parry up of wound closure, catabasis, the staff, and the primal shard.
Okay, so you are attuned up. Got it.
And I can't take off the wound closure parry up because Mom gave it to me.
I
it's
mean,
right.
you can just sell it, Tenzin. It's fine.
I don't know. They were a gift. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine. They were a gift. They're yours. You don't need them. You don't need them.
Sell it to that guy.
Would you like them back?
If you don't want them.
I truly, I mean, I appreciate the, but ultimately I'm more dexterous than strong.
All right. Then I'll take them if you're handing them back to me.
Yeah, I'll give them to him.
I will put them back on, but I will not attune to them. So they're just aesthetic, essentially. Because they have dragons on them and everything, so.
Pasha will kind of like smile and feign disappointment and just be like, "It is okay. I understand how you feel, Grin. He also did not appreciate the gift I got him."
I jump off the fucking ship. Tenzin is done. He's
jump off
still
after him
coming
and catch
down
him.
from the speed. He's not dealing with all this.
He's going to get his garlic milk.
Yep. Yep, he
Down,
is.
down in hell.
It's all just a matter of subjective anyway.
Exactly.
Where's the gif of me jumping off the ship? Hold on. It's one of the first gifs I used in the game. There we go. That's when I jumped off the dirty liar. That's how I described it when I got caught with my charisma lessons
How
with
long did
bees.
the purple items take, Dan?
25 weeks.
Half a year.
How, if we're going to, what was it, Moonstone? How far is that from Shreeset? It's 15
If that
hours.
is where we end up going.
It's like
30 days.
15 30 days.
So 40.
That video is unreal.
So 40.
It's not what I do.
43 days for the total travel.
A lot less than 6
43
months.
from here to Moonstone, if that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
No, we're going to reset.
I know, but if we're doing like
13
this,
days to reset. 30 days to Moonstone. If that's what you guys are doing.
So a month and a half. Yeah. Or 43 days.
so I could get started on something, but the
So
only
just
thing I would be able
for
to finish would be a green item.
my knowledge, rule-wise, like in Pathfinder, the item has to have like an offhand tag for you to be able to use it in your left hand.
Finesse.
I think it has to be light or
Finesse.
finesse.
So I could do 2 rapiers.
Technically, you can do anything. You just lose
Rapiers are-
proficiency and, or not proficiency. You lose your modifier.
I say as long
If
as
you
it
don't
doesn't say two-handed, I think.
unless you have defeat.
Yeah, unless that doesn't need to.
I think
I-
big items say
I don't
two-handed.
think a rapier is one that you can dual wield. Though.
Yeah, you
I think
can.
it's light,
Not
not
without-
finesse.
No, both weapons actually have to be light if you want to dual wield
Yeah.
without the feet.
Without the feet, yeah.
I've seen people dual-wielding rapiers, though, so...
You have to have the feet to do it though.
Is there a feat
Yeah.
that...
Because I had a
Yeah.
character,
Yeah,
cause I had a
two-weapon
character that dual wielded rapiers, and I couldn't do it until I got the feet.
You can go double daggers and be
Well, I
the
could do a
reincarnation
rapier
of
and
the
a
stabby
dagger,
boy.
or I'd have to have the feet to.
Well, I mean, you could do a rapier, main hand, dagger, offhand.
Okay, then I'll just do it. Make me a dagger.
Right.
Hell yeah. Stabby boy lives.
Stab, stab, stab.
He goes into the corner and starts stabbing.
Hello. Where the fucking kobold go?
Olo?
Hello.
That a flame tongue dagger?
What kind?
Flame tongue, I guess.
Ooh, hell yeah. Flame tongue dagger.
Flame
There you
tongue
go,
dagger.
DJ.
I love him.
You want me to say it again?
What rarity is that?
Blue.
Is that blue?
Yeah.
Gold.
Stabby boy. Olo was so fun to play. Playing just like as a child was it's very interesting.
I have gold if you need it for supplies or whatever. Like hand you the sack. Just like weighted down.
Speaking of gold,
Don't need it right this minute.
no, but I'll go ahead and just divvy it up while you guys are talking about that. Can I separate the 12,000 gold into...
I'm gonna just... I pull out like a little miniature tape measure that I have. And start like measuring your arm and hand and stuff to get like proper measurements.
Ooh, you know what would be awesome if it had like a spring-loaded launcher? Could you do that?
Are we giving a cut to Akmon?
I could make you a spring-loaded launcher to fire daggers in general, but that's gonna take time.
Akmon wasn't there during our fight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think it would make sense to split the reward with him. He wasn't even
Yeah, I
there.
didn't think so. 2,400 per person.
Yeah, fuck Todd.
Okie dokie.
I mean, Akmon.
You gotta live more than one session to get.
Akmon wasn't going to take it even if I tried to give it to him. So
That's pretty goddamn funny.
He doesn't have to eat. Why does he need gold?
Maybe he's got to repair his not eating parts.
Does does mending work like cure wounds on automatons?
No, actually, curative magic works on them. Because they've assembled to some sentience.
This isn't 3.5. Warfare.
Yeah, there's the old stuff used to have like everything had a vulnerability to something else, and I actually do kind of miss that more things have vulnerabilities. So if you need the weakness of something, you could
Yeah.
capitalize on
Flame
I have my Ring of Regeneration marked as equipped, but that's just because I'm wearing it on a chain. I'm not attuned.
Okay. I put a little note in the crafting program for the flame tongue
Okay.
dagger.
Where is that link for that? I don't. Is it in notes to that spreadsheet?
I just shared it in.
Does anyone want to do any roleplay with Grin? I have 5 minutes before I have to be quiet.
Oh no!
Grin, quickly, list off everything you know.
I know Frost. I know
Best
Ice.
friend with me?
I know Rhyme. What?
Best friends with me.
I know I'm best friends with it.
Yes, that should be number one.
Sorry.
Are you getting dumb again? Because you're talking like old Grin.
Actually, well, I'm trying not to talk too dissimilar to him. Just not sound as dumb. Grin's comment about vampires earlier, he wouldn't have said because actually don't think Grin has any idea what a vampire is. I don't think he
You can
ever
smart
would have
Grin?
been.
Yeah, I don't think you ever interact.
Yeah, I don't think. No, I just literally don't think he would have been. What's the word? Exposed. He
Exfoliated.
would never have experienced that information.
He's never been
Yes,
exfoliated to vampires.
He's never had a bath.
With a vampire.
Grin, tell us about sort of you before we met you. I'm not sure if we've
guys did.
gotten
He
your
did.
full
I mean, like 12 hours ago, I gave you the whole rundown of my life. So,
That's right.
That is-
Sorry, forgot.
Yeah, about the
Oh,
same time I gave
sorry.
you mine. We did it together.
but I mean, if you
I
have a
remember it.
specific question, is there something you
Oh,
want to know specifically?
yeah.
No, I think
How-
I remember now. Your focus, of, like your study focus and things like that.
How
It
do
was
boy and girls of your species make babies like goblins, goblin piles?
yeah, good question.
That is.
I mean, I don't know.
What do you
I
mean
didn't
you don't
quite
know?
get to
What
that.
were you doing with the dancer, the waitress, bartender, whatever her name is?
Oh, I mean, that I get. But I
None of those
wasn't
are
trying to
names.
make babies. You mean kill?
You kill
Kill.
babies?
Her name, no, her name's
Oh,
Kill.
oh, oh.
It's hard to say. Killing.
Thank
Kill.
goodness. Oh,
No, like
Kill.
something you cook clay in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she's hot.
very.
Bit on the nose.
I mean, that's. I mean, really? He looks at you and your last name.
What is
What? I'm
sorghum
not made of
sap?
silver.
No, but you work with it.
You were constantly wearing it.
I'm just not made of silver.
It's the color silver.
Silver is a terrible material to make armor out of. Are you crazy?
Yeah, I know it's soft.
Yeah, so why would they
Like-
use it?
Like your
It's
dad.
your armor is silver colored. That's what I meant.
It's adamantine colored.
It's not adamantine. I'm wearing dwarven plate now.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's some robust shit right there.
Oh yeah. That took me a while to make.
Yeah.
That did.
That's why I didn't go on that trip around fucking the world.
Wait, is your armor not like silver colored?
I mean, it's in color, yeah.
Okay.
It's more like blued steel is what I would consider it color-wise.
I'm picturing that wrong in my head.
Anyway, I mean, Varix, it's kind of
If
like a
it's
goblin
secret,
pile.
it's okay.
just, no, it's not a secret. I mean, the details are private, but it's pretty
What?
straightforward.
How many are there of you?
Oh, just one of me, Varix. I'm not
No,
Kane.
you know what I mean. During the
Oh, you
session,
mean in our goblin pile? I hate air
Yeah.
quotes.
Yes.
Well, depends on how many you want to be there. It was just two with me and Kiln.
gross.
I suppose you could get as big as you want, though.
To be
I
fair,
think those
though,
less people.
two is sort of the basic standard
You
of
people are
most
twisted.
beings.
Only two people.
I don't know, Tenzin. I think most people just do one.
Fair.
Poor folks.
Yeah. Poor folks.
It's
Tenzin doesn't even. Tenzin is zero. It's like
Pasha looks perplexed in thought. Just like looking up at the sky, just like, huh.
what?
No, you know, wolves, we only have like one person, you know?
Mhm.
I've never really thought of that with anyone else. But this weird thought. But I feel I am satisfied. Very.
Good.
That just seems like so much work.
I agree.
So, when you do goblin pile, do you just like dive in and aim for a specific person, or do you go for just like broad range of pile of specific people / goblin who look sexy to you?
he kind of smiles and cracks his knuckles, and he's like, "Oh, let me tell you."
I'm gonna go get started. This
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
you wanna
go
hear-
anywhere else. I'll see you guys
You
later.
just dive in. Hopefully,
Looking at
there's a
you and
it's
Grin
hard
like,
to start a goblin pile, believe it or not. But once you do, it can last 2 days. You just dive in and find a hole. Honestly.
and there are many holes.
Well, yeah, there's lots of people usually in a goblin pile. I'm not trying to be a smartass, but pile. Well,
So it is like dens for genitalia, no?
Yes.
Interesting. I do like caves.
Yes. And he's like, I have no idea what she's talking about. He's just agreeing. Yep. That's it. Exactly. Yeah. Lots of sweat, and sometimes there's music, and not even goblins. Whatever we bring along with us.
This is similar to your experience too, Grin? Are you quiet for the night? No!
I think we're 3 minutes past.
Son of a
No.
bitch.
No. Interesting. Goblin piles are interesting.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
This is how I picture Varric, says Frank Reynolds from It's Always Sunny.
I picture goblin pile as that little kid jumping into that hole.
cowabunga, dudes.
I do that math right? 12,000 divided by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
That's how they start out.
And just the dancing.
They're all filing into a room in a single file. It's the most
The only time
Pile.
they're organized.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my god.
God damn.
Oh, it's spirits. Okay. Oh
Carrot shavings.
my god. Look at that one
Yeah,
goblin.
cross
in the
that goblin with Frank
background.
Reynolds. That's how I picture Varric.
Oh, you posted it. That's great. Oh my gosh. You cannot come to the orgy.
So yeah, it's not very organized. And sometimes goblins die, but that's what
In
happens.
goblin pile?
Yeah. You can
Is
break an
there,
arm
like-
or a leg, and that's what happens most often. But my cousin, he died. Goblin pile.
I hear in some mythos that the way to get into the heavens is either by dying in combat or by cave dwelling, diving. Yes.
Yep. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Yes.
He must be with the heroes of great legends. Good for him.
He was kind of an asshole, so it's okay.
Oh. And I do
Also,
not
we
know if
died.
his fate was,
And they,
was befitting of him. Is that how you want to die? In Goblin Pile?
that would be preferable than every other way that I've seen people being killed. Yes.
Then we need to amass goblins around us. So when
Good,
time
good.
comes, it can happen at any moment and you can go in preferred fashion.
Yeah. There's always some goblins around.
Perfect.
We're everywhere. Like
We must-
roaches.
Perfect. Excellent. Pasha's scheming, and it's concerning and confusing. I don't even know where I'm going with this.
And he doesn't have any clue what she's doing. And he won't when she finishes either. So
It's collecting
Oh,
goblins
shit.
to kill you in an orgy when you're dying.
yeah, he won't get it.
Sounds like. She's like, oh no, he's
Guys.
dying. Quick, throw an orgy at.
My movement speed, when I attuned to the Primal Wind Shard, I didn't realize my movement speed went up by 20. I now have a single My movement is 85 feet.
Just from being attuned to it?
Yeah, just attuning to it, I gain plus 20 movement and a high speed equal to my walk speed.
I just said I had the primal shard.
I have the wind shard. You have the celestial shard.
They're all primal shards. They're just different kinds.
Yeah. I think Varix gets like free healing. Right?
I didn't even
Free
look at that stuff
Oh,
up top.
primal celestial shard. Okay, got it.
What are your guys' free things?
That's a great
Pasha
question.
gets
the fire damage.
AC.
Yeah.
I think Thorgrim gets resistance to heat.
Which I already have, so it does nothing.
I think you also get fire damage, right? Does it give you fire damage when you hit something?
Oh. I never hit, though.
Yeah, you never hit
I need to
anything.
change this shard with someone else. I should trade.
I might need to trade with you because this says it grants the attuned target you emit bright light up to 30 feet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is
That's
like,
what I was
if
saying.
this
Why we
thing's
shouldn't
bright,
give this
why
to
would
Varix?
you?
Well, I didn't know that.
Maybe we should trade.
I was like, that's the shard that should either go to the cleric or it would have went to Cade.
So Varix has been
Yeah.
sitting there just glowing.
Glowing.
What is going on?
I think
Like,
we should.
or
Like you guys
Because
like
I think now I always know where Varix is.
you guys like
'Cause you're
know
like a
the
lamp,
area he's
yeah.
in, but you're like, how are you still hidden even though you're glowing?
there's a light
Hidden, but
shining
there's
out
a
of him.
bright freaking glow coming from wherever he's hiding.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work. So he'll like hold it out. Here we go.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna give you the primal fire shard.
Fireball.
Oh my god! And you're about to have the flame tongue dagger, so you're about to do so much fire damage.
Varix,
Yeah, this adds
God of
2d6
fire.
fire damage every time you hit with a melee attack. I have not been doing that, but I also don't hit very often. So.
No, you usually cast. Bruno's asking if anyone wants the ring of swimming because the shard gives him swimming in.
Oh shoot.
If you get rid of a gift from Cade, I will murder you. Akamon will know.
What about the potions you gave me? I can't use the potions?
No, you can use the fucking potion, but he's trying to give away a gift that was given to him by a dear friend.
The
So
frustration
fucking fast
in
now,
the
it's
voice.
crazy.
Akamon
My
will fucking
dear
know.
friend.
He doesn't care if you fucking use it. He was just giving his friends gifts.
Pasha,
Because I'm pretty sure Pasha has a much better bow than the one I gave her, but I still gave it to her anyway.
wouldn't give up the bow. She's too sentimental. If anything, she might try and find a way to fuse the two bows together somehow. Knowing her, she'll probably come up with something janky before she talks to Thorgrim. Just like tie them both together and try and shoot with them tied together.
So, I think
These could
Just-
work, right? These.
Yeah,
But
they're literally counteracting each other. It'll just smack in the middle and fall on the ground.
But I want to use them both.
So just use them separately.
But then they're not together.
I think it was more of a sentimental, like, he has no use for it thing. And
This is
Want to
just
do
like
to have
sexy
something to
bow.
remember
This is
them by?
show off bow.
well, I mean, unless it's better than the one you have.
They both have their charms.
So use them when they have their charm.
Okay. I suppose that is good.
Pretty sure you have to
Thank
attune to it. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm attuned to both now.
Nice.
She actually gave up her bracers. My attunement to my bracers to attune to them. My bracers of archery. I need to find a way to get more attunement slots somehow. But no, it's pretty interesting. I think the big thing between the bow of the I can't say it, is it's got those magic arrows. But the one that he gave me, it talks to me, which is cool. It's not as chatty as a crossbow, but it's basically kind of like Hunter's Mark, but built into the bow, which is really fucking cool, honestly, and works really good for Pasha as a hunter. So she'll probably use it most of the time, especially because it's from a friend. And then she'll just keep the fancy bow for big fights.
Nice.
I,
Rob, that shard only has 10 charges on it right now. But...
okay. I have a question.
What is the question?
The cantrips in it, I can do those at any time?
Yep.
Ha! He gave a goblin fire cantrips. Blows up the ship. No.
It's meteor storm.
Anytime you see him, he's going to be producing flame just kind of in the air, playing around.
I think I learned that I can fly now after I like trip on accident and I don't fall to the flip and hover in the air. What the fuck?
So when I hide, all you're going to see is just his flame coming out of nowhere.
Oh, Grin's question stands. He's pragmatic, not sentimental. He is not
Oh
gonna...
shoot!
Just know that if Cade sees you again and you don't have the ring with you still, he's going to not like you.
While your sworn enemy lives, you have disadvantage on attacks rolls with all other weapons.
Oh, the oath bow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's like good for like killing.
If you
Yeah,
have a
target.
grudge.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love that it whispers in Elvish, swift defeat to my enemies.
my God.
When I use it, and then I can use a command phrase which is swift death to you, and you have wronged me. Swift death to you who have wronged me, and that person becomes my my sworn enemy. And I can always reset it after they die or after the dawn 7 days later.
Dan.
What?
The shard, it says I can just give out hit points every round. What's the range on that?
It doesn't say.
Oh, oh, those within there. Okay, so it's in the area that I'm emitting light. Is that what that means?
Yeah, I think so.
Says each round, those within the radius of light or under your healing in you're given a pool of hit points you can just. Okay, so
basically,
if you guys
gives
are
you
within 30
regeneration.
feet, I can just give you 17 hit points for free.
You have
round.
a pool of 17 hit points that you can distribute how you see fit among anybody in there.
Without using any action or anything, it just.
Yeah, it's like a regeneration. Like if you had Pasha and Varix in there, you could give 7 to Pasha, 10 to Varix.
Nice. Okay, I've got a fucking healing aura now.
He likes me better.
Pick that up and...
Well, Varix usually gets
Yeah,
hurt
okay.
more, so.
I was just talking about that, how much I am excited about that aura.
You're gonna be 90 feet in front of me.
Oh yeah, as opposed to 30, that's pretty nice.
It's like Thorgrim's speed is 30 feet.
I'm 85
Okay.
feet.
You did not.
85 feet.
The only
So
reason
that's-
it's 30 is because I took a feat that gave me 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
That's funny. I have 40 feet movement.
255 feet per round is my absolute maximum with a key point.
Okay. So why don't we... Do we want to do travel next session? Or do we want to just speed through the travel now?
I think if it's just like rolls and stuff we're doing, we can
Yeah.
get through it.
So why don't you give me 3 D100 rolls and call it? Whoever wants to do those. And then Thorgrim, why don't you give me 13 crafting checks?
Hold on.
Wait, so
I've gotta say something about what Bruno just said. Grin and Cade went on a fucking adventure together for months. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
That's true. We worked together for a long time. It was me, Grin, and Cade. We were all mission to
Well, Varys
help
was
around.
with you guys.
You guys did
The world.
spend like 4 months together.
It was the 4 of you guys off on your own for like
You
2
guys
months.
pretty much hated us because we
3
were
months,
just
wasn't it?
causing trouble the entire time.
And then there was just just Pasha and Thorgrim just living
Stayed
their
home.
best lives, helping
Making
people.
babies.
Yep.
Well, that's when I made the armor, the dwarven plate.
Like
Yeah.
a nuisance. You guys were a nuisance. It's not like we treated you
Dang,
that
so
way.
it stands to reason that it wasn't fun for Grin because you guys weren't very nice to us.
There's a difference between being the responsible one and treating someone like a nuisance.
He wasn't mean to you guys.
There is
I agree with
a
that.
whole, like, a lawful good paladin wasn't going to be mean to you guys.
Is Akman
Yeah, now you're
helping
just
me with
retconning.
forging this? Or are you doing something else?
I mean, I'm in the forge. If you want my help, I'm there.
I mean, are you proficient in smithing?
In smithing tools, yeah.
Oh yeah, then you can give me the
Same.
assist and give me advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can help in there.
You're proficient in smithing?
hmm
Yeah. No, I don't ask for your help.
I know.
Wow, that's a great start. I haven't rolled over like a 6 today.
Damn.
Oh, there's a natural 20.
Hey.
Wait, what were the D100 rolls for? Were we rolling those?
I need them, yeah.
It's for
Oh, good time to do
the
it.
come on, brain.
Travel.
Yes, thank you.
I'll roll one. Am I calling high or low on it?
Yeah, wait till Thorgrim's done, real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Another natural 20. How many is that? 12 more.
Nice.
Do the 3 natural 20s make it go faster or
It
something?
does. Yeah.
Nice.
So you have set 16 days of the 70 days total that you need to craft this item. Okay. Let's get some D100s.
Hi.
Oh, are we calling it high or low?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
call it. So Varric's
Oh,
called
okay.
it.
I didn't know. He did say hi.
Oh, low, Tenjin, you rolled a 15.
I didn't call it. I'm gonna re-roll.
Yeah, call it. Call it low.
Low.
No, I meant for when you re-roll. Well, that one.
Oh, well, regardless.
Okay, and one more D100. Who's rolling it? Anyone?
I'm
I'll
rolling
roll it.
in.
I'll roll it. I'm gonna go with high.
Hi.
Oh, that's the
Oh.
opposite of high.
Okay.
That's, yes, Merry and Pippin. That's very much how I view it as well.
Well, if you feel like that we didn't connect at all, then I wouldn't have given you the ring then.
Oh no. They're falling out of love.
Grin's a unique cat. Interesting sort of life experience. I get it.
I wonder what
He's an
friends.
outcast. He was a separatist.
Only
What?
thing that
He's
matters
your
that he
droid?
is my best
Yeah.
friend.
I'm worried by Dan's prolonged silence. Of
Okay.
How low the 14 roll was.
Okay, so you guys are probably 7-8 days into the trip when the book starts to radiate the energy, saying there's a new, basically telling you it's a new message, and it does it a couple times. Would it have been on you while you were in the forge, Thorgrim, or would you have to wait till the evening?
Yeah, it would have been in my bag, probably.
So in
Which
your
I
room.
assume would be in my room.
Okay.
You
Posh.
could probably check it like once a day just to see if somebody
Okay. There would
done
be
something.
new
What's
entries.
Should we?
It's in that note, yeah.
Do we want to save that for next time?
We could say that for next time.
Yeah, let's wait.
Okay. Yeah, it is getting late. So, okay. So we will wrap this up here, and next time you guys can check out the
Blue balls.
the new notes. Yes. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.